Right. Ooh. Slow, kids, ahead. That's hurtful. Playground. Whoop. You are here. And I feel like I'm walking in a circle. I know I'm walking in a circle. I know it. I just know it. I know it. Yay, going to the playground.
She's not in the office either.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
Yay.
I think Lizzie
Whee!
knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be alright.
Whee!
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number that I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know.
Horsey!
Me?
Horsey, horsey.
No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
Oh. Sinister. I wanna go on the slide. I wanna go on the slide. Ow! My legs. I knew it. I'm just double packing on myself. The light bulb. Anyone. Anyone. This has got to be the worst place in the world. What? Ow! Get away from me! Yeah, whatever.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie.
Kate.
I've heard a lot about you.
It's good, you know, you and him. It's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. It certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or...
Oh, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth.
Lizzie, please.
Yeah, not calling you that.
Lizzie. Right.
Well,
You
do you want to be
an
called
okay
Kate?
type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh?
My tits are
Let's,
fantastic.
Try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
What the fuck is going on? Eat a dick. Screw you, I want to go on this. Poo. Right. Well, this taught me absolutely nothing. Yeah, I get it, to the main hall. I get it. I understand. Jesus Christ, things are nuts. All holiday makers to May, all holiday makers to May. Sometime today, please. All I see is birdseed. Yeah, I'm coming. For fuck's sake, hold your bloody horses. Get away from me, you're really freaking me out.
Save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Oh.
Don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. You can hide in the signal.
Sick burn, like you're using the phone now. Sick burn. Alright. Go in. Jeez.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, Sleep and love. Shh. Sleeping baby. Shadow dust. Clouds and starlight. And but starlight.
Okay.
When we're called to go, we must. Into starlight. Sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted.
Okay. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Where did all you fuckers come from? Okay. That did not make any sense. Yeah? God, I wish I could walk quicker than this. Oh, piss off, you show off. What the fuck was that? Holy shit, hello, Stefan. Am I actually going to get some context? Context is what is seriously lacking at the moment. Okay.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw an opportunity. You ran the numbers, you remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
I have no idea anymore. Context, please. Some context would be lovely right now.
Stephen, I have to.
Steven. I need a Steven. Slow. Yep, that's pretty much exactly what I was going to say. Slow. Get away from me, Hellfire. Ah! Touch me. I don't know where you've been.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short
Well,
walk to the
that's
camp.
good
I think
for
we should split
you.
up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to
Evie.
leave Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on. We'll talk properly.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
Oh,
No, actually, she'd stay at the camp tonight. Come find me in the morning. When Rachel's back, she's going to need her mother.
God, this game.
What is it, Charlie?
What is it, Charlie? Did you bite me? Because you bit my finger. Right, where are we? You are here. Fine. Where the fuck are we supposed to be going? Stop. The bird.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet.
That's a dumbbell.
But it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Fascinating. Red sky at night. Shepherd's delight. Toilet.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
so.
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start it again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
How you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand, Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Ring, ring. Bella.
Kate, can you hear me?
Bella. Bella. Hello. Hello.
Kate, can you hear me? Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gap.
Gas the fuckers. Yes! God, so many telephones. Hello? 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 Who the fuck is calling at this hour? I'm pressing. The hell am I supposed to be looking for this?
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart. Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know.
We are the Walking Dead.
It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water an airstrike. Now it knows we're onto it, it's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out.
Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Hello?
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You too. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
He wants to stick his dick in you. Butterflies.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me, blood's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened, too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you.
Uh-huh.
It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 30 seconds. 2.
Oh.
They closed the tunnel.
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard. Is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, this headache is just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines.
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
The pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
Make up your mind.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Messiah.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh. Hello.
Two heads, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
to head stiffer.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a dream.
Don't bother, Stephen!
For Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
I have actually forgotten half of what's happened in this fucking game. Probably gonna have to read a synopsis. 'Cause I don't know half of it.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Okay, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No. If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. Oh, it's trying to break through again.
Okay. Wait.
I've literally nothing to show anymore. I'm so goddamn tired. Not even boring, it's just trying to quite a good storyline. It's fucking lost before I have to replay it. Oh, this game.
Man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing.
Oh, hello.
You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Again?
The phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting
Don't
down
seem
access
much
to the
like
valley
flu
to
to
try and
me,
isolate it.
really, no.
No, it's something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
anyone hear me? Clyde? Clyde, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there?
How
Can you
cheap
hear
is the
me?
fucking
Over.
food here?
Come on, Clyde. Where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no! This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Yeah, well, tell me where I'm supposed to go. Tell me where I'm supposed to go and I will go meet you there. Thank you, little light bulb. I'm lost now. My brain has melted from this game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I have literally run out of clever things to say about this game. Cannot think of anything anymore. You look like over going nuts. Ow, my eyes.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it.
You're a daft old
Charlie would have
bird.
dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway,
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle
Charlie.
on. Make yourself useful.
Let's go to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Bonk.
Appleton! What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me. Get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lording
Get off!
it over us. Thinking you're so much better than the rest of us.
No physical
You
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you! Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out
Charlie,
of here.
please!
kid. My dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. That the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Kent's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire, and I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place, held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark. It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere. The bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue. The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
What the fuck? Explain nothing. Nothing was explained. I spent fucking, what is it, 2-3 hours playing this fucking game now. I understand no more about what the fuck this game was about than when I fucking started. It literally, what the fuck? It was a good story, but what the fuck was that? And yeah, unskippable fucking credits, of course. I am drained. I mean, it was a nice story. I mean, like, kind of rich once you start to actually fucking get into it. But other than that, no explanation of what this flu fucking, how the people fucking died, or what was fucking killing them, what the fuck the light was, or why it needed them. Oh my god. I'm going to have to actually go through, not ever playing this fucking game again. Good god, no. I'm not going to torture myself by doing that. But actually reading a synopsis of what this fucking game was actually meant to be. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look. There must be a fucking synopsis for this goddamn game. Well, I've read the synopsis and it explains fuck all. This game makes no sense. It is not worth a fairly decent story. What's a pointless game? I've read the synopsis. It says the light was trying to communicate with people, and that's why people were getting sick. Really? That's the entirety of it? This is getting deleted as soon as the credits are done. So, first broadcast. Nobody watched it. Why would they? Jesus Christ. But, could have been worse. Could have been worse. God, do these credits never end? Come on. Oh, come on. Yes. Come on. Yeah, wonderful. Nice little homage to what was being said.